What's up, all you amazing people out there? Welcome back to All the Bomb Squad. I am your host, the Frosted One, and welcome to another episode of Frosty's Bar Tales. Now, coming off the heels of a very entertaining trilogy involving the Chronicles of Captain Fantastic, I decided that there's two stories I really wanted to share next to A, get them out of the way, and B, just to continue giving everything I had to authority figures who pushed me too far. So I'm going to try to make this as humorous as I can, but the biggest thing coming off of these two stories is more of a, whoa, where did that shit come from? So that's what that's going to be about. So these two stories are about authority figures who just did cross the wrong way with me. So the first story is called Unleashing the Beast. The second story is called Unleashing the Beast Part 2, The Reawakening. So, the first one, Unleashing the Beast. And, again, this is also going to show that I may look nice, kinda, but nobody truly knows the devil that lies behind these blue eyes, and these two authority figures found out exactly what lies back there, damn it! So, the first story has a little bit of a history to it, which I'm going to have to go through really quickly in order for you guys to get the full understanding of how much I hate this worthless sack of shit. So, it took me 6 applications and a year and a half to get into this business, right? So, on my third application, I had an interview with an authority figure who I'm going to refer to as Shit Stain, because that's what he is, that's what he was, is now, and probably always will be. Nothing but a walking shit stain. So, we're talking, we're having a nice half-hour interview, and he's just going, you know what, I like your enthusiasm, I like your work ethics, your availability is great, so tell you what, give me a week, and I'm going to look at the schedule to see when you can come in for some training to see what you're going to be doing. Time out. You do not have to have the highest IQ in the room to know that means I got the job. Yes, I did go up top. So I'm happy as shit. So I give him 3 days, I hear nothing. 4 days, nothing. So I'm calling. My messages are not being delivered, I guess. Nobody's calling me back. 5 days, nothing. 6 days, nothing. So on the 7th day, my brother goes, hey, did you hear back from this place yet? I said, no. I've tried calling them, and they haven't gotten back to me or anything like that. He goes, well, I'm going there tonight, so I'm going to go find out what's going on. I said, thank you. So fast forward to when he gets home. I'm like, so what's up? He goes, dude, I am so sorry. I said, sorry about what? And he goes, you know that authority figure you were talking to? I'm like, yeah, shit stain. He goes, well, he was on his way out the door when he gave you the interview, and he didn't have the authority to hire you, per se. And since they really, really need people over there, they need experienced people, so they're going to pick me over you. And that's perfectly fine. On a business aspect, that makes perfect sense, because my brother, like I mentioned, has been in this business for over, 10 years. So me, the only security I've done was the Navy, so I totally understood that. So that is why I hate this fucker. So now, star wipe to when I got the job. I'm in the office filling out my tax information, and who do I see walk down the hallway? Nobody except for the walking shit stain himself. And he goes, hey, what's your name? I said, it's John. Because this is before Frosty was born. And he goes, why are you filling that out? I'm like, because I just got the job, and that's what you have to do last time I checked. He goes, I thought you were working here already. I'm like, yeah, I thought so too. He goes, huh, and walks away. I was like, I so want to fucking kick you right in the throat for that. So, fast forward, I'm about 2 months, and I've been, like I said, I've been there for 2 months. I'm already on camera, which was very fast timing, because I rule. Now, here's a few other rules that you have to apply in that specific time in the club. No glass bottles upstairs. You have to have your shirt on, I know. It's a no shit comment, but you will come to find out why that is a problem in a few. So, like I said, no glass bottles, no hats, keep your shirt on, no gang signs whatsoever. Again, that's a very fucking obvious one too. So, there's a guy wearing a hat. I walk up to him, I'm like, dude, I hate to be a dick, you gotta lose the hat. And he goes, oh, come on, dude. I'm like, I'm sorry, those are the rules. You gotta take it off. He goes, alright. So as soon as I turned around to walk away, he just put it right back on. So I turned around, I'm like, what the hell did I just tell you? I told you to take the hat off, so take it off. And he goes, no, dude, that's fucking dumb. I'm not doing that. Now here's the thing. With this place, the reason it sucked was the fact that the bouncers there, they couldn't kick somebody out by themselves for the reason they deemed necessary. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, I don't know, I don't care. And he was the only authority figure working at night. So we have to get them involved so they can kick the people out instead of letting us do it. So, like, okay, fine. You want to be a dick? Let's be a dick. So I get on the radio. I'm like, hey, shit stain. There's, I'm like, there's this asswipe up in the club. I've told him to take his hat off twice. He's not listening. And he's being a pain in the ass. So he goes, fine. I'll be up there in a minute. It's like, I'm sorry, did I just interrupt something important going on in the office? I'm sorry, were you jerking it? Like, wow, I'm sorry, I'm asking you to do your fucking job. So, I am now at a 2, so I'm still good. He comes upstairs, talks to the guy, he goes, there's only a few hours left, let it go. I'm like, so now I got this prick looking at me with a smug look on his face, which I wanted to knock the hell off. So now I'm no longer at a 2, I'm at a 4. So then, there's a guy with his shirt off. This was dumb. Because I walked up to him like, dude, put your shirt back on. He goes, dude, come on, man. I'm sweating my ass off up here. It's hotter than hell. I'm like, okay. First off, it's in the middle of the summer. You're in a room with like, I don't know, like, what, probably about 100 people. You're drinking and you're dancing. What the fuck were you expecting? Honestly, were you expecting to not be sweating? Put your shirt on. He goes, dude, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, I'm going to give you one more chance. Put it on. And keep it on. He goes, no, fuck you. Oh, fuck me. So all of a sudden, I get on there. Hey, shit stand. This guy, the guy being very vocally abusive towards me and won't keep his shirt on. He goes, come on, just let it go. Damn. I'm like, I'm now at a 6, which is ironic because that's 6 minutes on the video right there. Yeah. So yeah, the other bouncers are like, uh-oh, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm pissed. So there's a fight that broke out. One of them got arrested. I'm on camera. I got all the information needed. And, well, obviously, yeah, 'cause that's my job. I'm damn good at it, too. So, next up, there are a bunch of glass bottles in the VIP section. When I say glass bottles, I don't mean beer bottles. I mean, like, Jameson, vodka, Grey Goose, all like full-size fucking bottles, and people in the VIP section are drinking straight out of them. So I'm like, hey, shit stain, I thought we weren't allowed to allow bottles upstairs. And he goes, I let them do it. Stop. I'm like, I'm now at an 8. I'm pissed. I'm very, very pissed off. My face was probably redder than it is right now. I was angry. Oh, man. So, that's when it happened. I said, if he does one more fucking thing, just one, I'm tearing his ass apart at the end of the night. And as if God himself was listening to me, I look over in the VIP section, and one of them throws up a gang sign. I'm like, oh my God, no. Should I tell him about this? Nah, he's not going to want to do his fucking job, and I don't want him crying any more than I already have made him for some reason. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to deal with it myself. So I walked up to him, like, excuse me, guys. I know you guys are regulars here. You never cause any problems. I greatly appreciate that, but I'm going to have to ask you nicely. Please do not throw up gang signs in the club. I greatly appreciate that. He goes, oh, what, like this? Right in front of my face. I'm like, yep, that's the one. And they're like, when they all started laughing. So I'm like, hey, shit stain. Now what? I said, you know what? Forget it. I'm like, that's it. He's done. I'm out at 10. He done fucked up. He's getting the beast inside of me. Yes, he is. The devil that lies behind these blue eyes. He's fucking getting it now. And everyone else is expecting it because guess what? I said, it's gonna fucking happen. So, at the end of the night, you know, I go downstairs. I have the camera. I got the incident report paper, which I didn't fill out yet. So I go down there, and I put the camera away, because I have a pretty good memory. I don't have to rewatch the entire incident. All I need to do is just like, okay, this, and that. All right. So, like, on a 5-minute video, I know I'm digressing. Like, a 5-minute video, I'll only watch, like, a half hour, 30 seconds of it. I just remember. But anywho, he goes, hey, did you write your incident reports yet? I'm like, nope. And he's just going, wait, really? Like, yes, really. He goes, why not? I said, because I don't want to. He goes, well, we all have to do things we don't want to do. It's called doing our job. Oh, really? So let me get this straight. You're trying to tell me how to do my job when you're not even doing yours right? He goes, excuse me? I said, I don't think there is an excuse for you. You have been fucking degrading me all fucking night, and I'm sick of it. So I'm not writing the incident report. And he goes, you know what? Fine. give me the thing. I'll fill it out. And I'm like, okay, well, if that's the route you want to go. And he goes, and I'll tell you what right now. I'm going to turn this in, and don't be thinking you're going to be working here too much longer after that. And I said, well, you're a Weasley little prick. I kind of figured you were going to go that route, so I went and got myself a little bit of an insurance policy. And he goes, oh, yeah, well, what's that? Like, the officer's name. Like, did you get his name by any chance? He goes, no. I'm like, I did. Yes, I do. And that's crucial to the report. Like, so, I'm not going to tell you what the officer's name was. No. Instead, I will write the incident report for everything else that happened prior to that. But then I'm going to write a separate incident report involving everything that happened in in the other one. Plus, I'm going to write an incident report to the higher authority. Whew. That was close. I haven't gone to sleep yet, but anyway. I'm like, so yeah, I can go ahead and deliver that. Plus, I'm going to write an incident report about what's going on between you and me and how big of a pain in the ass you've been being all fucking night. And believe me, I don't think it's going to be too hard to get the other bouncers here to take my side on this because they know just as much as I do that you're being nothing but a fucking dickhole. So if you want that to go away, all you have to do is apologize. And he goes, I'm not going to apologize. Mike, you're making a big fucking mistake. When I take this to the higher power and turn it in, here's the thing you need to fucking think about. I'm on camera after only 2 months, and higher authority is starting to fucking take notice of me, and they're starting to like me. You, on the other hand, being the shit stain that you are, I actually did call him that, it's not just a nickname, so I called him. But anyway, I'm like, and you've gotten fired from this place for being fucked up on the job on numerous different occasions. So due to the fact that they're starting to like me, you have a reputation of being fucking dumb. Do you really think that you'd have a chance in beating me in this shit? And another thing, here's a little food for thought, a nice little warning. I have a very persuasive vocabulary when I need to, and I have a big mouth, and boy, can my voice get loud. So all you have to do is apologize, and I'll write what I need to write. That's all. And he goes, okay, fine, I'm sorry. I went, now, here's the thing. I'm like, I have 2 brothers and a sister. I've heard quite a few, forced apologies in my life, and that's probably the worst fucking one I've ever heard, so why don't you try it again? Except this time, make me fucking feel it. And he goes, all right, fine. I'm sorry. But you're still not good enough. Not at all. So you know what? Try one more time. One more. Make me feel it. You're going to say it, and you're going to like it. Go. And he goes, all right. I'm very sorry. I've just been really busy with everything. That don't even make a fucking excuse. Okay, you're an authority figure. It is your job to be able to handle multiple shit at once. So you're telling me you can't fucking do that? You're that incompetent? I'm sorry. I'm like, you know what? Me too. Wrote the mic here. Oh, and by the way, that threat that I just gave you about going to the higher power, that's still in full effect. So I'm telling you right now, you ever fuck me over like this again, or screw me over or disrespect me without proper provocation, I swear to God, you will be gone faster than I will. So next time we have to have this conversation, I won't be so fucking nice. Do not make me do it again. And he left. Or no, I left. And everyone was standing outside the door like, holy shit. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that office when that was going down because, well, it sounded great from outside. Looked even better on the inside. So, come to find out, a few weeks later, he ended up getting fired. So, if you're watching this, you can go fuck yourself, shit stain. You are awful. So, that's that asshole. Now we're going to move on to the next story, which is Unleashing the Beast, Part 2, The Reawakening. So, we had just gotten, after like a year and a half, we had just gotten a new authority figure. Of course, he did the whole, well, hey, I'm new. I like what you guys are doing. I don't like this, but I like that. I want to be a friend. Don't make me an asshole, or I will be an asshole. You know, the stereotypical authority figure, new of the block type shit. So, yeah, he was just delivering that. I was like, God damn it. So, at this time, me and Gigantor, we were the top 2 guys. And the manager... Well, fuck that one up. His name was... I'm going to call him Starshine. Excuse me. So... Like I said, we all got on the same page pretty quickly. But it didn't take long for him and Gigantor, who was the head bouncer at the time, it didn't take long for those 2 to start butting heads. And apparently something was said. So one day I'm at Tiki Bar, standing carding people on the boats, and Starshine's walking right up to me with a fucking purpose. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, Starshine? He goes, hey, Frosty, Gigantor just quit. You're my new head bouncer, and walks away. And I just... What the fuck just happened here? And everyone's like, dude, congratulations. I'm like, what just happened? He quit? Wait, I'm in charge? Whoops. Like, we're fucked. Like, at this point, it was like, at that point, I didn't think I was going to be a good leader. I thought I'd fail. I'm like, oh, good. I'm going to fuck this up so goddamn bad. I'm perfectly fine with being responsible for myself. Because, well, But, no, I can't. No, I'm going to fuck this one up. So, of course, then, it didn't take long for everybody to start talking behind my back and saying, well, wait, Frosty's that guy now? Well, don't get me wrong. We like him. He's cool. He's funny. He works hard. We can't see him being serious enough that you have to be for that position. So again, I didn't take any offense to it. It's your opinion. You like me, you like me. You don't, you don't. You love me, you love me. I don't give a flying fuck. So I will still go to sleep at night, wake up in the morning somehow. So I don't care. So on the Sunday night, at that time, I only worked Fridays and Saturdays. So Sundays were my day off. So on this particular Sunday, I'm at my house watching TV with my girlfriend at the time, and I get a text message from one of the bouncers being like, hey, Frosty, we got a problem. I said, okay, what's the problem? Starshine is drunk on the job, and this server just quit. This barback is about to quit, and he's in tears, and the other two authority figures aren't doing a damn thing about it. So all of a sudden, I get a text message from the server, who I'm going to call dumb. She wasn't. She just was like, I just quit my job. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really needed it. And I'm like... So I called the bouncer, and he goes, dude, you're not supposed to be on the phone. I don't give a shit. If anyone sees you on the phone and starts giving you crap for it, you tell them you're talking to me so they can go fuck right off. Now, what the hell? And he's telling me, I'm like, you know what? Sorry to interrupt you. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. So I'm like, babe, you can stay here or you can come with me. And she goes... Is it going to be bad? I'm like, oh, yeah, it's going to be bad. And she goes, I've never seen that side of you. I'm quite interested, so I'll go with. So on the way there, I'm like, look, I got to stop by this place to see the server, try to calm her down. I hate jealousy, so do not get mad at me. If I'm going to give her a hug, which is probably what's going to happen, don't get jealous. And she goes, okay, fine, I won't. So I talked to her. She's crying. She's upset. Dumb gave me a hug. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go try and get your job back. So this was back when I actually liked her. Boy, that changed quickly, but that's not the point. So we get to the parking lot. I see two of the bouncers just waiting for me to show up. I'm like, okay, so what the fuck's going on here? And they're recapping the story, and that's when it happened. I see Starshine go from inside the building across the patio area. Now, here's the thing. On said patio area, which is right near the deck to the side entrance of the building, which is not that far off from the tiki bar that we have over here. So there's probably about 20 people up here, about maybe 40 people on the patio, and like 12 at the tiki bar. So I see Starshine. Oh, by the way, the other two authority figures, they were out there as well. So I see him walk by. I'm like, is that Starshine? I'm going to go say hi. And I made a beeline for him. And there's a bar back. He says, hey, Frosty. Oh, shit. And then this next part was just the icing on the fucking cake. He finally sees me and he's genuinely happy to see me. To see me. He's genuinely happy to see me. And even opens his arms to give me a great big old hug. So I didn't exactly give him a hug. As a matter of fact, I got about this close to his face. And as loud as I fucking could, like, what the fuck is going on around here? And everyone just... Whoa. You probably heard me from down the street. And he goes, what the hell are you talking about? Why am I getting text messages from bouncers saying you're fucked up on the job? Why am I getting text messages saying a server just quit? Why am I getting text messages about this cue ball over here, an authority figure at the time? So why is cue ball not doing a damn thing but making it worse? And why the hell is Big Daddy, another authority figure, why isn't he doing anything? And what exactly did you have to drink before you came to work or during work? And all of a sudden, it's just, dude, I haven't been drinking on the job. I'm like, okay, then that eliminates the other option, or that eliminates that option, so obviously it means you've been drinking before you came to work. So you came to work fucked up. And all of a sudden, Big Daddy starts walking up to us, and he goes, Starshine, I want to talk to you in the office. And he goes, I'll talk to you when I'm done with this. I'll be right back. So I go over to the tiki bar, and they're like, that was awesome. And I'm like, well, it's what happens when you fucking push me. And they're like, you want a drink? Like, nope, I didn't bring any cash on me. I just came here to chew this asshole's asshole out. Like, no, it's on the house. It's on me. That was awesome. He's been deserving that for quite some time now, and I said, I couldn't agree more. So then, if that's not bad enough, we're talking upstairs, and he just goes, you know what? I don't even know how much longer I'm going to be here. I'm like, oh, you're going to quit. And he goes, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, and why? It was because nobody here respects me. I'm like, then fucking earn it, you idiot! If you cannot just walk into an establishment and be like, hey, I'm an authority figure, respect it, bitch. No, you have to fucking earn it, you sack of shit. And I'm like, and I tell you, a timeout. In his defense, you have to know him to like him, you know? Because if you don't know him, he's going to come off as a pompous asshole. So you have to actually know him to get who he is, and, like, he's not that bad of a guy. I mean, we all have our moments, but I don't know. But, you know, I'm like, I don't know. Well, and now on top of that, you're disrespecting me. I'm like, I'm not fucking disrespecting you, dude. You put me in charge. You gave me this fucking role, so I'm doing it. I'm taking care of my bouncers. I want to try and help out my servers. I want to keep my barbacks happy. And I need to keep them all safe. So guess what? Everyone is my responsibility now, because I'm not an authority figure, but I am one step below it. I said, so you're the one that put me in this position. You said that we shouldn't make an asshole out of you. I'm telling you, you need to not make an asshole out of me. Because guess what? I enjoy being an asshole. I enjoy being dickish. I enjoy putting people in their place who fucking deserve it, damn it. So I said, you better knock that shit off, because if you do it again, I'm not going to be as nice as I was this time. Now, if you're going to continue crying, then by all means, put in your 2 weeks notice, quit. I don't give a shit. But if you want to man up, earn your fucking respect, and do what you have to fucking do, people are going to start liking you. So do your job, shut the fuck up, or go home. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your Sunday. It was only 5 Bloody Marys, and it was like 5 hours ago, so it's already out of my system. I'm like, okay. I'm not buying that for a split fucking second, but I've already had enough of this shit, so I'm going home. I'm telling you right now, don't ever do this again to me. Do not piss me off again, because you know what will happen. This is just a minor taste. This was a minor league chew out. You want a major league chew out? Waste my time again. I dare you. And he never did. So on that note, everybody, that is that. Like I said, hopefully it was just a little bit entertaining, but like I said, this was more specifically of, you know, dealing with authority figures, and it was just like, oh my god, holy shit, he did that. So that's what that one's all about. So I'm going to give you guys a preview of what next week's stories are going to be about. It's about bathroom accidents. 2 of them. So, oh, these are going to be good. So everybody, thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I hope I entertained you all, because I love doing that. Excuse me. So on that note, time to sign off. Time to close the book and save another story for another day. So everybody come back, like, share, and subscribe if you like this shit. And please, comment on it. Let me know what you guys think. That would be awesome. So on that note, everybody, Frosty signing out here. Until then, next time, until then, you all stay classy.